Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I got this fall inspired cranberry makeup look. So if you'd like to find out how I got this look, just keep on watching. So I'm starting out with my eyebrows already filled in and my face prepped and primed. Now I'm going into this cranberry shade and I'm applying it to my lid. I'm going in with my finger because I feel like my fingers apply lid colors very well. And I'll actually have all the products used listed down below in my description box. Now I'm going into my Coastal Scents 28 Neutral palette and I'm going in with that very light brown color and using it in my crease as a transition color. And I'm just using a fluffy blending brush to go ahead and use windshield wiper motions to blend that light brown color all over my crease so that when I'm finished, all my colors can have a nice gradient effect. Now I'm going back into that same palette and grabbing this red brown color on the same blending brush and using that to deepen up my crease so that this can go ahead and give me more definition. Here you can see me just going back and forth using windshield wiper motions to blend the colors nicely together. Now I'm spraying some setting spray on my brush and going back into that same cranberry lid color and just reapplying it to my lid because the colors were showing very vibrant in person but it wasn't showing up that well on camera. So I'm just going ahead and trying to reapply it so it can show more vibrant for you guys. Now I'm going in with setting spray on an angle liner brush and I'm going into a shimmery shadow from the first palette I used and I'm applying that on my lower lash line. Now I'm going into my Reveal 2 palette and I'm grabbing this shimmery gold color and I'm patting that in the center of my lid and blending it out with my finger. Now I'm going back in with that same blending brush and just ensuring that everything is blended seamlessly. Then I'm gonna go back into that red brown color and just deepen up the crease a bit more. Here you can see me using windshield wiper motions to go back and forth just to ensure that everything is blended seamlessly and has a nice gradient effect. Now I'm going with a Maybelline black eyeliner and I'm gonna line my waterline and just all around the rim of my eyes. Now I'm going with my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Curved Brush Mascara in black brown and applying that to my lashes. You want to apply 1 to 2 coats of mascara depending on how thick you want your lashes to look. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara on my lower lash line. I'm going with my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW44 and a buffing brush, and as you can see I'm using dabbing motions to apply the foundation to my face and then I'm going to go ahead and start blending. But you just want to go ahead and pat the foundation onto your skin so that you can have it to cover where you'd like. And then you can go ahead and start blending. And also don't forget to bring the foundation down to your jawline and actually blend it down to your neck because you don't want to have that mass effect where if someone takes a photo of you, you can see the difference between your skin tone and where the foundation actually starts and stops. So just actually spend your time and go ahead and just blend your foundation out using dabbing motions and then circular motions to ensure that you have a very seamless application. And please don't forget your jawline and your neck because you want to go ahead and ensure that everything is blended and everything is one shade. As you can see, I'm just going ahead and buffing the foundation into my skin and just ensuring that everything is blended seamlessly so that you can have a nice cake-free foundation application. Now I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Gel Serum Concealer in the color Toffee and I'm gonna use this to highlight my face and cover my dark circles. As you can see, I'm applying this in an upside down triangular motion because that's the way light naturally hits your face. Now I'm taking it down the bridge of my nose and then on my forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin. Now I'm going with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Caramel. This is actually 2 to 3 shades lighter than my actual skin tone, and I'm just using this to brighten up my highlighted areas. Now I'm going with a concealer brush, and as you can see, I'm using patting motions to blend the concealer with my foundation. You want to pat and not swipe, because patting you will get full coverage from the concealer, as well as you won't have streaks going across your face. So you'll get more coverage and it will blend seamlessly, and it will be less likely that you will have creases underneath your eye. As you can see, I'm just going ahead with the brush and I'm continuing to pat that concealer into my face and just going in and blending it all out. And as I said, pat, don't swipe, because swiping will actually remove some of the concealer. When you pat, you're just tapping it directly into your skin so it melts into the foundation and the product can blend seamlessly. And then afterwards, you're going to want to blend out the edges of the concealer and where you applied it, so that you can go ahead and it can blend seamlessly into your foundation without having the actual demarcation lines of where your concealer actually started and where your concealer ended. Now I'm going back in with that same buffing brush I used to apply my foundation earlier, and I'm going ahead and blending out the edges of my concealer so that I don't have those demarcation lines, as I said earlier. So everything can blend seamlessly and you don't see where your foundation started, where it ended, and where the concealer started and where the concealer ended. So you just want to go ahead and use patting motions and just blend your entire face together, and ensure that you spend some time blending around the edges where you applied the concealer. And remember, pat and just use tiny circular motions to go ahead and blend the foundation and concealer in so it can look like one. Now I'm going with my Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup Powder, and I'm going to go in with a regular cosmetic sponge and just apply that heavily underneath my eyes so I can go ahead and bake underneath my eyes. And I'll put it down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. So you're just applying the powder heavily everywhere that you highlighted. And then I usually let my face bake for just 2 minutes, because if you leave it on any longer than 5 minutes, you'll tend to look a bit too yellow. Now I'm going with my NYX Matte Bronzer in 04, which is their darkest shade, and an angled blush brush, and I'm going in and I'm gonna carve out my cheekbones a bit. And once you highlight your face, you can actually see where you're supposed to contour. So it makes it a bit easier for you if you're a beginner or so. Because once you highlight, it shows where it needs to be contoured, so it's just easier for you. And I'm going ahead and chiseling out my cheekbones, as you can see. And I'm running the powder along my jawline. Whatever is left over on the brush, I'm not using anything extra. I'm not adding any more product to the brush. Just whatever is left over. And then now I'm using a powder brush and I'm dusting away all those areas that I baked with the excess Sacha Buttercup powder. As you can see, I'm still brushing away all the powder. Now I'm gonna go in with my Black Opal translucent powder and that same powder brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and set the other areas of my face which I did not put the Sacha Buttercup powder or the bronzer. And you just want to go ahead and ensure that you blend all that powder out so everything can seem seamless and not be cakey. And now I'm going in with a dry Q-tip and I'm just taking away that mascara that accidentally went on my lids earlier. Now I'm going with my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer in St. Lucia, and I'm using the pink shimmery blush and applying that to my cheekbones. Now I'm going with a Revlon matte lipstick in the color Pink Sky and applying that to my lips. Then I'm taking the shimmery pink gloss and applying that over the lipstick. Now I'm going with my L'Oreal Color Riche lip liner in the color Toffee to Be, and I'm going ahead and lining around my lips, just so I can go ahead and ensure my lipstick doesn't bleed. Now I'm going with my Sephora highlighter in the color 06 and a duo fiber brush, and I'm applying this above my cheekbones. I really wish you guys could actually see this product in person because it is absolutely beautiful. And it really isn't showing up that well on camera. The camera is doing it no justice right now. But it is absolutely stunning in person. I actually love highlighting because you look so shimmery and glowy and dewy, and it's just so pretty. As you can see, I'm just blending the highlighter out above my cheekbones, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger and apply some down the bridge of my nose so I can highlight my nose as well. And I'm just using that brush to go ahead and just continue blending the highlighter out on the areas that I applied it, because it was actually showing up harsh on one side of my face. So I'm just going ahead and blending it out, and now I'm applying some to my Cupid's bow so I can go ahead and have a glowy look above my lips as well. I'm not applying any extra product, I'm just using the brush that I used to apply the highlighter. As you can see, I'm going in and deepening up my eyeliner that I applied earlier, because I actually love when my eyes look really dark because it brings out the actual color of my eyes. Then I'm going back in with that same blending brush from earlier and just ensuring that everything is blended seamlessly. Then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go back into that same Sephora highlighter, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my inner corner so my eyes can be open and just look really nice and add to that glowy look on my face. Now I'm turning off one of my lights so that you guys can see how the makeup looks in different lighting. Really wish you guys could actually see how pigmented these shadows actually are in person. The camera is doing them no justice at all right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not, thank you guys so much for returning. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below on what you'd like to see next. Until next time, bye!